Good morning and welcome to our MarinHealth Integrative Wellness Center meditation class. I'm Corliss Chan and honored to be with you for meditation and to have you join us. These Monday meditation classes are free and open to everyone. Your family and friends can join us at www.mymarinhealth.org/meditation. And here's our May schedule. Today, our topic is going to be in the second half, the immune system. So we're going to be looking for ways to keep ourselves well using our mind-body connection. And you'll meet some of the powerful components of your immune system. In our next slide, you'll also see that Marin Health has a YouTube channel. And you can replay today's class and view past classes of meditation and Jinshin Jitsu. And that's where we use our hands and our breath to support our health. So you can go to www.youtube.com and search Marin Health in the search bar. Then click on the Marin Health logo. From there, find the Integrative Wellness playlist. At the bottom of your screen, you'll see two red arrows. So one is for the guided meditation playlist, and the other red arrow is pointing to our Jinshin Jitsu playlist. You can also click on subscribe to be notified when new videos are uploaded. In our next slide, you'll see that we have coming up a free Asian Medical Healing Arts seminar in the seasons. We're focusing on the 5 elements from Asian healing arts, and our acupuncturist, Dr. Camille Loveman, will join me. So this is on May 20th, and we have a new Zoom ID here. So if you'd like to write that down, you can use that to join. It'll be at 12 to 1, and it's free, and it's on Zoom. I also wanted to mention that today's title for the meditation is called The Immune System. So you'll be able to find it on Marin Health YouTube playlist sometime this week when we've had a chance to edit it and post it. So if you'd like to view it again, it will be there. So today we have meditation about the immune system, which has many components. In the guided meditation, you'll hear their names. It might be thymus, bone marrow, macrophage, T cells, B cells, Peyer's patches. So many of these have the job of keeping us well and monitoring what's going on inside our bodies. The lymphatic system will also be mentioned. So, you don't need to have a deep understanding of these, but just know that when you hear their names, that's what I'm talking about for the immune system. So let's begin and just get comfortable wherever you are. See if you can position yourself in a way that's comfortable for you to be for a while. Becoming aware of the rise of your body as you breathe in and the way it settles back down as you breathe out. So you can become more and more attuned to the feel of your breath moving in and out of your body, and taking nice, deep, full, cleansing breaths and breathing out fully and completely. And with the next breath in, imagining that you're sending the warm energy of your breath to any part of your body that's sore, tense, or tight. and releasing that tension with the out breath. So you can feel your breath going to all the tense places, warming and loosening and softening them, and then gathering up the tension and breathing it out so that more and more you can feel safe and comfortable, relaxed, and easy, experiencing the cleansing action of your breath, arms and legs loose and comfortable, tension draining from fingers and toes, and any unwelcome thoughts that come to mind. Those too can be sent out with the breath, released with the exhale. So that for just a moment, your mind is empty. For just a split second, it is free and clear space, and you're blessed with stillness. Your immune system can work more efficiently with less stress. And now putting the flat palm of your hand over your breastbone, a little below the base of your neck, and your other hand on the center of your belly. Also flat palm down. Sensing that a soft, healing warmth is coming out of your hands and softly entering your body, gently penetrating into skin and muscle and bone, layer by layer, surrounding and soaking into the glands that house your immune cells, stimulating and revitalizing them. The two-lobed thymus beneath your breastbone, and the little clusters of Peyer's patches, which is part of the lymph system. Those are in the belly. And perhaps even feeling a ripple of appreciation for the constant support and protection they provide. Doing their best to keep you safe, strong, and well. And sensing the two lobes of the thymus plumping up, warm and pink and full, like a fragrant peach ripening in the warmth of the sun. And so too with the tiny grape-like clusters of the lymph system's Peyer's patches, soaking in strength and purpose, tight, full, strong little sacs bursting with vitality. Feel the thymus somewhere beneath your hand, gearing up to send forth whatever armies of defending cells that are needed to any place in the body to eliminate any unwelcome presence. Cells that are loyal and ready, like thousands of miraculous soldiers, highly trained, focused, and intelligent, totally committed to your well-being, knowing where to defend and where to let things be. Sensing the movement of these remarkable, trustworthy defender cells, highly intelligent, trained, and discriminating, moving out from their dispatch centers all through your body, combing tissue and fluid for any unwelcome presence that might contribute to your discomfort, bypassing the healthy cells, respecting your own inner territory. And seeking out the cells occupied by the virus invaders that impose uninvited on the warm generosity of your body. And knowing that this skilled core of highly trained fighter cells can immediately see where an uninvited virus has made itself a home by the telltale markings left on the outside of the cell, like muddy footprints at the entrance of a house. Sensing the patrolling T cells, sighting the marked cells, quickly surrounding them and destroying them. Like a sword in the hands of a master fencer, deftly perforating the membrane of the cell and shutting it down. And knowing that these miraculous little T cells can even clone themselves when necessary, spreading out in multiples of themselves and pursuing any infected cells that may try to proliferate. Feeling the warmth of their efforts as they multiply and spread, accosting each and every compromised cell with commitment, focus, and skill. So just sensing the movement of these loyal defenders dispatched from the powerful thymus gland under your breastbone and patrolling all through your body, protective of you and loyal. And also aided by other special forces. Ingenious little helper cells that survey the action and call in more troops as needed. and suppressor cells that can see when the last of the enemy is gone, and so call the fighting to a halt, calming down any overzealous fighter cells with no enemy left to attack, sending them home to rest with a sense of a job well done. And sensing too all the varieties of other elite troops that protect your body, marshaled from their many locations within. They each have specialties of their own. Some train to identify mutant cells that will occasionally start to form, knowing to quickly surround them and penetrate them deftly and easily before they can begin to make trouble. So just taking a moment or two to sense the movement of these intelligent, intensely focused cells, spring-loaded to mobilize at the merest beginnings of a threat. And sensing too the brilliant transformation of other cells, cells designed to fight bacteria, cells that wait in the spleen and lymph nodes, ready to act when they are needed. And then exquisitely changing form, producing perfectly programmed little missiles, charged and sent through the blood straight to their target. Brilliant, versatile cells that can also clone themselves so they can overpower even large numbers of enemy targets, and so restore the body's integrity and strength. And sensing too the cleanup crew of feeding cells, the loyal, sturdy foot soldiers that clean the debris off the battlefield, leaving the tissue fresh and clean and strong. A fresh, clean space for healthy new cells to grow. So just feeling gratitude for this exquisitely orchestrated system of protection, for all the constant automatic activity on your behalf, all through your body, day and night. A vigilant, effective, non-stop patrol. A noble and brave army of dedicated soldiers totally committed to your well-being. Intelligent and discriminating, only attacking where necessary, and knowing when to leave well enough alone. So just breathe in the wonder and gratitude for this everyday miracle happening inside your body every moment of the day. No less miraculous for its constancy. And just breathing out a thank you. We touch our body's healing forces with our mind. The miracle of the billions of honorable, persistent warriors within that have but one mission: to guard you from disease and injury and invasions. It's important to clear and focus our minds, to relax our bodies, so everything can be focused on keeping us well. The bridge between mind and body is most easily crossed when distractions are released. When a sense of peace and calm spreads warmly from the top of your head all the way to your fingers and toes. As you let go of stress, your immune system is activated. As your mind becomes clearer and clearer, feel it becoming more and more alert. Somewhere deep inside of you, a brilliant light begins to glow. Sense this happening now. The light grows brighter and more intense. This is your body-mind communication center. Breathe into it. Energize it with your breath. The light is powerful and penetrating, and a beam begins to grow from it. The beam shines into your body, into any area you wish. It is your searchlight, your bridge into the glorious mysteries of your immune system. The immune system has many components. One component is the bones. So take this intelligent beam of light and shine it into a long bone, a leg bone perhaps. Let the light penetrate deeply into the marrow. There is the birthing center for all your blood cells. Just imagine, if you can, feel it if you can. Billions of healthy young cells being born. Many kinds, each with a task to nurture and protect you. As we go through this exercise, we focus on a few types of cells which are vital in your defense. They have names like neutrophils, macrophages, T cells, B cells. They work to guard and protect and remove all invaders, all old and discarded cells which may no longer serve you. The most numerous cells are the neutrophils. They eat and engulf the invaders in a most ingenious way. Imagine them maturing, moving into your bloodstream, floating, ever alert for a call to work in your defense. As a call warns them of an invader, they look exceedingly alert. No longer swimming freely, millions, billions of them sense the danger and move methodically, directly, preparing for attack. The blood vessels become sticky, attracting the neutrophils to their surfaces. Small openings in the blood vessel's wall dilate as the neutrophils extend a small foot through and changing shape. They slither through to the tissues that need defense, surrounding the unfriendly invaders. They send caustic chemicals into it, wearing the enemy thin, halting it, destroying it. The invader may even explode into harmless bits. Take a moment now and imagine this happening in your own way, in the long bones, where it started. Now shine a beam of light back into the bone marrow. Imagine the macrophages, the giant eaters. Some of them have lived in your body 8 or more years, learning every nook and crevice, knowing you, loving you. As they mature, watch them move into tissues and organs and blood, lining the walls of your lungs and liver, waiting, watching, ever ready. Bacteria, virus, yeast cells can trigger their alarm. As the warning of an invader sounds, they swell up, becoming large and powerful, connecting with each other and moving in a flank. Imagine as they approach an invader, they reach out and lasso it with their arm-like extensions and inject it with potent enzymes. They will digest anything and everything in your body that you no longer have any use for. If you are dealing with a particular invader, imagine the macrophage taking a piece of it, holding it up like a flag for the rest of the immune system to see. The lymphocytes from the lymph system, the T cells, and the B cells all have special assignments within you. Perhaps a virus, a bacterium, shining the beam into the bone marrow. Observe the T cells being born, millions more than you can possibly count. Moving from infancy to adolescence each minute. The T cells will be given a special task as they are processed in your thymus gland. Shine your imaginary light into the middle of your chest, where you find the thymus. Feel pulsing with energy, touching each adolescent T cell with intelligence and a mission on your behalf. Some will be killers, assassins with a single target. Others will be helpers for your B cells, while still others will be suppressors, signaling that the battle is over. So imagine these, the killers, the helpers, the suppressors, maturing quickly and with glorious specificity in your thymus. When each has been imprinted, it leaves the thymus to go about its assignment. They will keep a wakeful vigil in your lymph nodes, your spleen, and other lymph tissues. Take a moment to imagine this happening inside your body in a way that feels right to you. Back in the bone marrow once again, the B cells are highlighted by the beam. They mature and move into the lymph tissue and blood, waiting for any encounters. Each has a specific enemy to protect you from. They can wait patiently for years, patrolling, waiting, and watching. When the encounter finally takes place, the B cells change like cocoons into butterflies, becoming plasma cells. The plasma cells manufacture magic bullets, the proteins called antibodies. Each antibody is like a guided missile. It moves directly for its target and hooks onto it like a key in a lock. The enemy is then paralyzed and its surface is damaged. Other chemicals burn holes in the wall of the enemy cells, causing an explosion. The B cells also clone themselves, creating whatever number of themselves is needed to do pure and perfect battle in your defense. Just take a few moments to imagine this. Before we end this exercise, take a few moments to go over the immune process once more, sensing all the immune cells working in a superbly coordinated team of defense. In the bone marrow, billions of cells are being born each minute in exactly the numbers and combinations you need to stay healthy. As the white blood cells mature, each develops a remarkable intelligence. Each has a dedicated task for you. Witness them moving out of the bone marrow into blood and tissues, watching and waiting for the opportunity to protect and cleanse you. Feel the presence of these magnificent guardians and sense their power. These dedicated warriors, this system of defense, has a universe of its own. That universe is you. By relaxing as you have just done and concentrating on this process, you have made it easier for your immune system and have actively participated in keeping yourself healthy. So take a few slow, energizing breaths and gradually come back to full awareness. And as we end our meditation practice for today, gather together any images and impressions from your immune system journey. You can bring them back with you when you return your attention to the outer world. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and come back to this day. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the meditations were helpful. They were adapted from the work of Bella Ruth Naparstek and Jean Achterberg. So let these feelings of relaxation and ease stay with you as long as you like. And I hope you'll use today's meditation and imagery to support your immune system. So thank you so much for being here today. I've enjoyed being with you as always. Thank you for being here to build our community and resilience. And I hope you'll join me again for future meditations. Until next time, please stay safe, stay well, and have a good week.